Welcome back, guys, to another episode of On the Couch. And this week, guys, trust me, we're not gonna want to sit at the edge of the seats because this topic, let me tell you something. We sent out this topic for persons' opinions, and trust me, we're not gonna want to hear them. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you on the other side of this episode. And I'll also introduce you to our guest this week. Stay tuned.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Goes. You know how this goes.
So we're back again, guys, with another bang. And this week we have a special guest, someone who you've been dying to see back on this. Yes, he was here for two episodes, which were very controversial. So we'll introduce you again to none other than Mr. Errol Martin. Mr. Errol Martin is back with us, guys, and trust me, Mr. Errol, tell the people what we have for them today, please.
All right, so welcome, and thanks again for having me.
Yes, sir.
This episode is rather serious, you see. We have a conversation that we're gonna have, and the conversation is so serious that I don't wish to paraphrase it. I think it is better if I read it.
Yes, man, you're gonna have to read it. Of course, we'll change the names for all those legal reasons.
I won't say her name. Her name is there, but I won't say her name.
Yes, man, we can't
All
say
right.
it.
So let me read the situation for you.
Please do.
Please help a sister out. I am in a relationship with a mechanic and we have a son together. He paid for my college and currently I work as an accountant. Don't get me wrong. I love my man, but I think the levels have changed. I thank him for paying for my education, but things have changed. He's always dirty and smelling of oil or petrol. I try to ignore it, but can't anymore. Few weeks ago, I met a lawyer guy, and we exchanged numbers. We met 3 times after that, and he makes me so happy. His fashion sense, education, intellectual capacity, etc. matches mine. We are very compatible. The thought of leaving the dirty mechanic has been playing in my mind since I met the lawyer. Am I a bad person?
You want to take a swing at this first, Mr. Errol?
First things first. I can't help but to think that this is borderline ingratitude. Why I say so? Let's break it down piece by piece. I'm in a relationship with a mechanic and we have a son together. So it means therefore that the relationship is so far gone that a child is in the equation. Okay?
Yes.
He paid for my college and currently I work as an accountant. Now, we don't know the specifics. We don't know if he owns the mechanic shop. We don't know if he's an employer at the mechanic shop, or employee rather, at the mechanic shop. But what we know is that he paid for your college tuition, which means that he would have worked tirelessly to provide for your college education. And I think we can assume, even if you are part-time or full-time, he would have taken care of the family while you were going to school, which means he was fully holding down the fort.
Yeah, man. I lock it down, man.
Cool? All right. Don't get me wrong. I love my man, but I've learned that whenever but comes after a statement, it nullifies the statement before.
Yes, man.
So you're saying, I love my man, but I think the levels have changed. Levels.
What levels?
Levels suggest a ladder.
So, you're right. It would mean that there's some sort of ascension going on.
All right.
There's a lower platform and there's an upper platform.
And according to what the person is saying, who is at the lower platform?
Well, I would, based on the facts here, I would assume that it's the man.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what this leads me to think and believe, therefore, is that you two were on the same level before school. And when your schooling was finished, the levels have changed. Which means you have now leveled up, but he is still down there.
Oh, contradicting. Because, alright, think about it this way. Remember, you know, the man paid for your schooling. And after schooling, you have leveled up. Which now implies, based on your statement, the lady, that he's now beneath you.
Exactly.
But you would have only leveled up after schooling. Who paid for schooling?
There we go.
Who paid for the schooling?
The source of your schooling is now beneath you. I can't see the gratitude.
No, there's no gratitude in it.
All right.
Quite frankly, folks, to be honest, there's no gratitude in it. If you're going to say that your man is now beneath you because what he does for a living is no longer, it's not quantified in your eyes as something to be on your level. You're now the person, right? And this man pay for your schooling and you disrespect the man like that. Let me tell you something. It's never going to end pretty. Females, I don't care what you want to say. If you want to hate up on the channel, we only are going to talk the truth. So if you feel like, say, a man deal with your school in a certain way, unless the man a beat you. So you mean for tell me say the man work hard and then after him do what him do, you decide say, you consider for leave him. Oh, that makes sense. Make that make sense here. No man, on a serious level here. Make that make sense.
Honestly, it's heartbreaking because it suggests to me that he was useful. His mechanics, the oil, the dirt was useful
while
you
go school.
Exactly.
Yes, man.
But now that schooling is finished, you can't manage it anymore.
It was tolerable.
It was tolerable because there was an objective to accomplish.
Yes, man. So that simply means that use a man.
That's exactly what it means.
Use a man.
That's what the evidence suggests.
As she said, you know?
That's what the evidence suggests.
She said. Well, I mean,
he's always dirty and smelling of oil or petrol. I try to ignore it, but can't anymore. Question.
So why after schooling it can't anymore?
There we go.
Hey, why you couldn't
and now you can't anymore.
Why you couldn't not tolerate it before you start school? You should run him then.
Exactly. But there was no reason to because he was covering the tuition.
You see, some of these females, they are users, and I say that with no remorse because let me tell you something. Most men, I will say, will go to the ends of the earth to prove to a lady that he is worthy of being with her. And for most of a man's life, of his adult life, that's what he tries to do, especially if he's interested in a female. How can I show that I'm worthy to this woman? A man take up him hard-earned money and pay for you go school, and that's how you do the man. As a matter of fact, we have a treat for you. I would love if you could read a sample of some of what the females had to say about this. Please do, Mr. Errol. Please do.
Alright. Let me enter this mobile device. I have questions too, you know. Because now that you are unable to deal with the oil and all that, have you ever spoken to him about it?
Yeah, but take the
have
time
you ever
to talk to the
suggested
man.
that overall? So
Gloves.
he's protected from
Yeah.
the oil. Have you ever suggested gloves? So he's
What
protected.
have you done
Have you
to
ever
better this
suggested
man?
that he cuts his fingernails
so the
low,
dirt not go
so
on
the
there.
oil
Yeah.
doesn't go under his fingernails? Now that you're an accountant and I'm assuming you worth good money,
Yeah.
have you ever brought him for a manicure and a pedicure?
Yeah, as
Hand
simple
shall
as
and
that.
foot shall.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't, it means therefore that you have never tried to rectify the situation before you ran.
You never try. Based on what? Because most females, them not gonna leave out if them they try. Them are gonna make it know, say, I've done all that I can. And this is it.
And there is no evidence.
And
of
there's
that
no
here.
evidence of that there unless somebody delete it. But please enlighten us with some of what the females had to say about this topic.
First female. This girl is wicked. The man work and send her go school. Sleepless nights, I would believe. And she talking about dirty mechanic.
My God.
Evil girl.
I know we say so. I know we say so. Our people say so.
Then what she think mechanic work involves?
My God.
Isn't she supposed to be bright? She just finally got what she wanted out of him and wants to leave. She never loved him in the first place.
Mighty God.
That's the first response I got.
Let's hear another one. I feel like I'm on Cliff Hughes.
The second one, this was a voice note. But in essence, this one is saying this person is a user. The mechanic was used up to the point of his usefulness.
Yeah.
And after
that
his
I eat
usefulness, a reason to leave
Yeah,
was created.
Was created. Yes.
And then she sent a text. The text said, I don't like these kind of women.
My God.
And they wonder why good man hard to find.
Boy, I don't know, you know. To be honest, he rough. I'm not telling a lie. That's straight. I talk to you straight in a patois. He rough. And, you know, a lot of men are out there seeking a suitable partner, a female to settle down with. You know, who they can entrust. And you tell me, you know, you're an accountant and you couldn't take that show gratitude and build up the man business. Let's say I never him own the mechanic shop. Help him to start him own shop. And if I him own the shop, help him to better him shop.
Exactly.
But you just get up and dirty mechanic and you
wants to
gone.
leave.
But you're not easy. Then the dirty mechanic shall take him money and do something else with it. Simple as that. And that should happen.
I think there's a bigger issue with this. I think situations like this cause issues for men.
Yes, man.
One, frankly speaking, your man is not responsible for sending you to school.
It's not
He
a
can
responsibility.
assist, but your man is not responsible for sending you to school.
Let
That's
them
one.
know.
So if it is that he assists you with going to school,
Great.
and this is the reward,
My God.
you are messing up a good man.
Yeah, man. You're wicked, man.
That's number one.
You're wicked, man.
Number two.
Errol might sugarcoat you.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you, say you're not wicked.
Wicked.
Yeah, man, wicked, man.
That's one. And two, any mature man who would have endured something like this, it would have caused serious issues because Not every man is willing to have endured something like this
And just let it go.
and be willing to, one, let it go, and two, try it again for another woman who might be a lot more gracious towards his sacrifice.
You don't want to take that chance there.
That's
you
not
put
a
your
good
heart
chance to
out
take
on the
away.
line again. No, man.
So like
And that's why you hear say some man missing. We're not justifying these actions, you know. But these are some of the reasons as to why females turn up missing. You take the man money, a man send you go school, whatever you talk about. Oh, I found somebody else, a man just missing you.
And look at who she found. Look at how she described him. He's intellectual. He dresses well. I'm assuming he's suave and whatnot. That's the hidden curriculum of lawyers. They have to present themselves a particular way.
Make them know. So it's just a fool, she get fool. She don't know what kind of man she take up.
So she even if it's a good man to take up, your reason for leaving the mechanic is still not justifiable because there's no explanation or evidence in what you said to say that you tried to help him. And if you didn't try to help him, you are actually looking for a reason to run away. Which means, one, you were never in it for the long haul in the first place. And two, you got what you wanted. So now you're looking at an exit strategy.
Yeah, man, it's over. Yeah, man, everything satisfied, man. Me good, man. Me have my degree now, so I can get to level up.
The moment she said the levels have changed, she's saying that he is now beneath her.
Straight. But, you know, guys, and while they're pondering, you know, if what we're saying makes sense, you know, just subscribe to the channel down below and leave a like, you know, and share with your friends and family. Definitely. Because the issues like these, we have to bring to the forefront. And females who think that this is okay, it's not okay, and you should stop it. Believe me. Because you're going to run into a man that will not tolerate that. And you may end up losing your life over what I call foolishness. Because 100%. You don't need to deal with a man like that. 100%. I better you tell the man, say, here what? Me a give ultimatum. It's either you stop smell so, or me gone. Give the man a chance to change, man. Give the man a chance to change. So that way, when you would have given him chances and him not changed, then you can live up. I am thankful for your help, but you're not changed. Bye. Simple as that. No, females want to have them cake and eat it. You want to boops out the man and have another man. What? Hello, be careful then. Me have one of the females and be careful.
And
right?
don't think we are judging.
No, it's not.
We are working off what she said. Because even if she spoke to him and he made no effort to change, the absence of that information will of course make it look like you didn't try that. And if you never tried that, it means there was no intention to stay. The intention was to leave because the objective has now been accomplished.
Believe.
And that, I strongly believe, makes you a horrible person.
Yes.
Makes you a user, an opportunist.
Yeah, man. Opportunist is the word.
Write your thoughts in the comment section.
We need to hear your thoughts in the comment section. I want all the ladies to respond. Because, no. Listen, we've had some responses come in. We can't read them all. We can't make it know all of them. But one thing I can tell you, if you could have called your name, you're a dirty foot. I can tell you that straight. Dirty foot. I'm not calling your name, but you're a dirty foot. Yeah, man.
Dirty foot, bleep.
Dirty foot, bleep.
That's it.
Yeah, man. But it's been real as usual on the couch with our guest here, Martin. If you missed him, please let him know. But yes, guys, thank you so much. This has been real on the couch as usual. And as I said, if you want to see Errol coming back on the show, please definitely show him some love in the comments. And guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Yes, man. So, we'll see you next week, same time, same place, right here on the couch. We out.